Scorpio, this is Scorpio energy reading. Some of you just like watching me do readings. Most of you are here because you're a Scorpio sun sign, but you could have it as any other birth chart placement. And there are those of you who are watching because there's a Scorpio person that's on your mind. And so you're watching all the readings that say Scorpio on it just to see if it's going to talk about you. Whoever you are watching, whatever your reason is for watching, you know which side of the table you fall on. You know your energy and you know the energy on the other side of the table. So you need to bring your intuition to the party. It will guide you. I'm going to speak general energies over about what's happening with Scorpio, and your intuition will fill in details. I don't know what's going to come through here, but let's see what is happening in the Scorpio energy that you want us to talk about right now. Show me. Okay. Oh, we have a small cluster here. 4 cards. Okay. The King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Hermit, self-searching. And we have the Two of Wands. I feel like you're asking yourself, Scorpio, about a connection between, somebody who is real, like financially stable. They're a real logical person who deals more with being a provider. So one is a provider and one is the carer. One is a caregiver and one's a provider. This is a very traditional situation where one of you works and makes more money and the other one of you takes care of the house and makes sure the meals are cooked, type of a thing. And the Hermit is like, you guys are thinking about going somewhere, about doing something else, about hiring some help. Somebody is thinking about hiring some help. I see someone who is thinking about, and let me just say this, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo again coming up. For some of you Scorpio energies, those zodiac signs are going to come into play. There's somebody at a distance. You're asking yourself about somebody at a distance. You're asking yourself about somebody at a distance because you're wondering if you can actually have a stable connection with this person. I heard you wondering if somebody has cleaned up their act. And I see another energy here where it's like, let's take a trip. Let's go over there. Well, let me see more. The 8 of Wands. Oh, yeah, this is totally could be traveling. You're going to hop on your little broom and you're going to go. Okay. You're going to make that phone call to find out what's really going on over there. You're going to communicate with somebody who you're wondering if, they're going to be receptive to how you are, what you have to offer in your lifestyle, what kind of relationship you want to bring to the table. Let me see what's at the bottom. The 3 of Cups. Union, coming together, things coming together, sharing your heart, sharing your feelings. I heard fellow feeling, like-minded feelings. Okay, like y'all feel the same way about each other. Mutual feelings. Okay, there's going to be some communication. Oh, 6 of Cups. And somebody's saying, I've heard, because I heard this, they're saying I heard this all before. They're saying I heard this all before. I know this experience. So they're, oh my God, it's so good to hear from you again. Oh my gosh, what you been up to? So are you Scorpio, like you're set in your life? You actually got it all together, but you're thinking about somebody, wondering what they're up to. Let me reach out to them, see how they're doing, see how they're feeling. Okay, can we come together? 2 of Pentacles. This person is at a distance. Why did this card fall to the floor? Because it need to go to the garbage. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so somebody has gotten out of their childish ways. I'm going to just put that over there. Somebody has let go of some of their childish ways. This is like checking on the seeds that you planted before. You're checking on the seeds that you planted before. Listen, you got to be careful with that. Because until that seed comes out the ground, like, you're just going to kill it. Don't go digging up the seed you planted, baby. That's not what you do. What? Okay, the Magician. But we're not talking about little seeds. So there's something here about checking on somebody that they haven't heard from you from a while. They're going to tell you about some changes that they went through. They're going to tell you about some changes that they went through. But is it just a manipulation tactic? I heard, why are you digging into your past? Why are you going backwards? Okay, somebody here, you're going backwards because it's not literally like going into a relationship backwards. This is about going back to somewhere you haven't been. These two places are very far away. You could be going somewhere where things are not as advanced as where you're at now. Okay, the Hierophant, and you're gonna bring some new information, new technologies, new way, new wisdom over there. They're not all completely ready for this. I heard this, like there's something here about what you're talking about with somebody either from your past or in a place where you used to be that's at a distance from you. I heard talking about new tricks of the trade. I heard talking about new tricks of the trade. So you could be sharing some techniques, whether they're spiritual or business techniques, something that you've been doing that's working for you. You're going to talk about that and share it with somebody who's at a distance. Why would you share this with them? Why are you sharing this with them? The Queen of Wands, because you're really good at it. And you know that they've been having some frustrations about something. Okay. You know that they've been having some disappointments and some heartbreak. So you could be just giving, I see you could be giving somebody advice about their relationship. Yeah. This person feels like a situation is over, it's done, it's gone as far as it could, and then boom, you come in, you communicate from a distance, and you know, it's like, hold on a second, I never thought about it that way. That actually looks like it could be a path to success. But it's like the one thing that's, so you're telling somebody, listen, those problems you're having in a relationship because now you started worrying about if they're happy with you, do they like you? You weren't worried about none of that. That's how you got it. If you could stop worrying about all that stuff about making them happy and get back into being happy, then you'll find that they're just going to reflect that happiness back to you. You're explaining to somebody how to get what they want out of the other person, they got to give themselves what they want. They can't wait for the other person to give it to them. But when they stop waiting for the other person to give it to them, if they start giving it to themselves, then all of a sudden it starts coming back to them. And you're telling them, Scorpio, you're telling them, this is what worked for me. This person like, well, I'll give it a try, because they are married. They don't, or they're in a higher level commitment. They don't really want to let it go. So here they go. They start cleaning up their energy, cleaning up their vibration. And then they start noticing that their other person does respond to it. They start seeing that their other person does respond to it. But this situation, it like, in order for them to successfully do this, what's happening is they're actually addressing their triggers, their codependency behaviors, their temptations, you know, and they're again, codependency behaviors. They're addressing the negativity in themselves, because what was happening when their relationship was having issues and problems was they were projecting it onto their partner. Yeah, because they weren't worried about what they want. So again, you're sharing the recipe for success with them. They weren't worried about what their needs were. They had stopped going to the gym. They stopped going to their weekly book club. They stopped going to take their daily bike ride. They stopped doing all sorts of stuff. Scorpio stopped doing all sorts of stuff, or whoever this person is in this reading, right? Stop doing all sorts of stuff that made them a higher vibration, that made them attract this relationship. Because they stopped doing it, they're not in the frequency to sustain the relationship. Yeah, so it's like, I'm gonna have to stop worrying about making sure that they're happy all the time, which means I'm gonna have to stop doting on them and catering to them too much. And that's interesting because it causes a shift in energy. It's like the other person's like, what the heck, are you mad at me? They're gonna be like, are you mad at me? Why? Because they're not over here doting and caring. No, I just realized I gotta take care of working on myself. For me to be a better partner for you, I need to make sure I take care of these things. I just realized, like, I haven't been to the gym in like 3 months. I just realized I haven't ridden my bike. I haven't ridden my bike like I used to every day in like a whole year. So I was just, taking time to get back to me. But it's like when you put your attention on you, their attention comes to you. They start to see things a different way when you get back on your bike and start doing these things. I heard, just like riding a bike, you never forget. The Knight of Cups. And then the next thing you know, here they come romancing you. The next thing here they come romancing you. Now the energy is shifted because you got your focus back on you. Now this person is back focused on you, trying to get your attention, and boom, that's the end of that problem. That's what I see in your energy, Scorpio. That was a quick and easy, clear-cut, simple message for you. Yeah, because this was about how to, this is about this union coming together, and it's like somebody here, let the union get in between them and their self, and that created tension in a connection. That created tension in a connection. That tension didn't need to exist, and the easiest way to remove that tension was to redirect again to what is fulfilling to you, making sure that you are doing those things that were fulfilling to you. Turn your partner's attention right back to you, because in this situation, I do feel like you're more energetically connected, more energetically potent. You're more energetically potent. So when your attention was going, are they happy? Do they like me? Are they pleased? Maybe they don't like it. Maybe they something like that. Always worried about them. Your potency of your energy caused their energy also to direct towards them, because they're actually following your energetic lead. You're the energetic leader. This is a follow the leader game. So you have to take the lead in taking care of Scorpio, and then whoever's in Scorpio's world also take care of Scorpio. So it's funny how that works. But the cool thing about taking care of Scorpio's natural inclination is to take care of them too. But what was happening was Scorpio left out the part of taking care of self, and so the other person stopped taking care of Scorpio too, because Scorpio's attention wasn't on Scorpio at all. Scorpio removed their attention from self, put it all on them. Now all the energy is focused over there. We need to focus that energy back over here, baby. And that's what somebody has done. That brought the end of the problem. Now everything is looking smooth sailing again. Some of you are in the middle of this mess, and you're like, what the heck do I need to do to fix the situation, to get me and my partner back on the right page again? Well, that's it right there. That may not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. And it might sound crazy to somebody, but you want to look, you planted the seeds. You already planted the seeds, but you have to remember that these seeds started growing because you had the water to pour over onto it. You know what I'm saying? You had to water them and care for them. You can't do that if you're on empty. And that's the energy here. So you can't feed from an empty well. You can't water them from an empty well. And it's like, Scorpio, go fill yourself up again, baby, and watch them come and fill you up too. This is what I have for your energy at this time. Thank you for pushing all the buttons and cooperating in the conversation and all that good stuff. And until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.